For things back over to Talk of the Town.
Add a little sweetness to your week with a very special treat from Doug and Dolly's Cookie Cottage. Joining us with more on this, we've got Doug and Mark. Well, they've also got some baking tips that we'll do in a moment. But good to have you all with us for today. All right, first up, how did Doug and Dolly's Cookie Cottage come to be?
Sure. Well, Doug's been baking for his whole life. This was sort of a serendipitous accident. I had struggled with alcohol use disorder for many, many years. And I ended up going to a treatment program in Massachusetts called East Point Recovery. And while I was away, Doug thought, let me make some cookies to send up to Mark, you know, to offer my support. He got busy and somehow they never got shipped. But then when I got home and tried them, I was like, Douglas, these are special. And we gave to family and friends, and everybody was saying the same thing. So we decided, you know what, let's do a little side hustle. Let's go into markets and fairs and pop-ups and sell them there. And that was a year ago, and it's just taken off.
Wow. So you've got a great assortment of cookies here. Yeah. They're piled all together here, but you've got them separated over there. So tell me about what's over here on this tray.
All right. Well, we've got... Because we were doing fairs, we were trying to come up with a variety of cookies. So we have a standard set. We have a chocolate chip, outrageously chunky chocolate chip, triple fudge chocolate.
I'm gonna grab this one. All right, I'm a chocolate.
That's a good one.
We do what we call sweet and salty. A lot of Southern people are calling it a kitchen sink. A lemon cookie, peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup. Cherry cordial has dried cherries in it. We do an oatmeal chocolate chip, and then we do different flavors for the month or a week or whatever we decide is best for us. This month we're doing the pumpkin spice coffee cake cookie.
So as you see right there, and I'm gonna put that one in there as well. One of the things that has folks going is just how thick these things are. So again, it's the chunkiness that keeps folks coming back, you think?
Yeah, and the softness of the cookie. It's a chewy cookie.
And other big things are on the way. First up, you are going to be at the Nashville flea market. They're always usually the fourth weekend of the month, so you're there coming up at the end of the month. Yeah. But also, you got a brick and mortar on the way. Tell me about that.
Well, once we realized that this was really going to be something that was taking off, we started looking around to explore the feasibility of opening a brick and mortar. It was hard to find a place that we could afford that was in a good location, and then we found out about this Emery Commons in Donelson, brand new facility. Yeah. They have Salento's Italian restaurant, and they have Sweet Milk, and they had a little opening there. And so we applied, and miraculously, it got
target date for the opening there?
End of November,
okay,
hopefully.
Super. Yeah. And we mentioned some baking tips. So give me a couple of baking tips if we want to bake, especially with the upcoming holiday season on the way.
One of the most important things is to not be afraid to experiment. You know, if you want to take your standard cookie recipe and maybe you don't want to waste it, make half a recipe. But one of the things I found is adding cornstarch will help will help not have the gluten form as much, soften the cookie. Substituting some brown sugar in place of or in addition to the white sugar will also make a chewier cookie. We tend to cool our cookie dough down before we put them in a really hot oven. So I think that's why they get thick and not spread as much.
Well, fantastic. Well, some great information. Congratulations on all the success. Once the brick and mortar is open, come back. And at that time, we can tell you, what's Dolly? We've got Doug and Dolly, but what's Dolly? So they can do that on a future trip. For more information on them, we'll put the information and the tips about Doug and Dolly's Cookies Cottage on our website over at newschannel5.com. Just look under the Talk of the Town section.
There's a huge benefit to doing an event like this. It exposes you to the community in a way that would be difficult for you to do on your own. You get to meet other business owners, you get to meet customers and future customers, a lot of exposure, so it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I'm just out here living my best life. like there's no tomorrow. Be cool with everybody now, we ain't about that drama. Work a little less just to play a little more. I don't know about y'all, but one thing I know for sure is I'm just out here living my best life. Hey, and I'm
what makes you happy?
Of Doug and Dolly's Cookies. Join us to share how small batch cookies help transform their lives and build a thriving business. Welcome in, guys.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we're so glad that you're here. We keep talking about recovery, resilience. It's so much more than a cookie shop. Let's talk about this backstory and how it all came about.
Yeah, sure. So I had struggled with alcohol addiction, and it's a family thing from way back and for years. And it got to a point where it's either do something about it or we're done. And so thankfully my cousin up in Massachusetts owned an actual rehab, East Point Rehab. So I went up there for 3 months to do it, to finally conquer this thing. While I was up there, he was back here and he baked the chocolate chip cookies to send up there for, just to share with the group. And then when I got back, we had all these cookies and everybody loved them. We shared them with family and friends, and they encouraged us, so you should sell these. So we're like, all right, how are we gonna do that? So we said, we'll just do a part-time thing. We'll do like a pop-up here and there. So we did a event at the fairgrounds, and we did like the craft fair, things like that. But we just kept getting more and more people signing up to be friends, asking us where they can get them, wanting us to do more, encouraging us to open a store. So here we are. We did it. We opened up our store. Yeah.
Amazing.
And
congratulations.
So, never saw this coming, but we're very grateful. Yeah.
Well, Doug, we got to jump into these cookies here. We're going to start with this chocolate chip one, right? Because this is where it all started.
That's where it all started. Yes. It really was made as a kind of an act of love. There was no intention of selling. It was just me trying to do some things that I kind of wanted to do. I'd retired. I had plenty of time. He was gone. I was alone. I wanted to encourage and hopefully set us on a new path. So everything started with the chocolate chip cookie. When we started to talk about doing events, you can't just have a cookie. So we had a small little case, and we had maybe 4 or 5. And then it has grown from there to our standard set of cookies that we have all the time. And then each week we have something special, such as today is Cinco de Mayo, so we have a cheesecake stuffed churro cookie that you're holding in your hand.
Cheesecake stuffed. I'm going to crack this bad boy open so we can see the inside. Let's go here.
Oh my.
Look
Yum,
at
yum, yum.
that.
Oof.
Yummy.
So good. I cannot wait to dive in. I'm drooling.
And we always try and have something, whether it be seasonal or for a holiday or whatever. On the weekends, we have what we call our lazy weekend cinnamon coffee cake cookie. For Mother's Day, we're doing a blackberry cookie. People love the s'mores. For St. Patrick's, we wanted something green, so it's a mint chocolate chip. Yeah. So we just try and, lemon is a popular flavor. I make my own lemon sugar with the peel of and in the sugar and let it soak up the lemon flavor. So it is just fun for me to try and come up with something new.
Amazing. It's pretty impressive. You know, I love both of your stories. It's a story of resilience. It's a story of support. Yeah. And thank you for sharing that, because you never know who's listening who needed to hear that.
Yeah. And I get to share that story at the store. People come in and want to know the background. And so many people have said, oh, my son, my brother, my sister, whatever. And you give me hope. Here you are recovered. So I'm hopeful. And I see an example that it can actually be something that we can overcome.
Yeah.
And heck, we started this at age 60.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a full career before this.
Yeah.
And it's more like the universe pushed us into cookies. We weren't trying to pull cookies into a business.
Right.
It's a story of second chances
Absolutely.
all the way around.
Yeah.
You know, your life did look very different a couple years ago, both of you. So what does the business mean to you today?
It just represents second chances and new starts, and it gives us something to give back in some way, because the cookies are, you know, they're fun, they're delicious, they're not a serious food, but they just bring smiles to people's faces. So between the story, sharing the story, and sharing the cookies, and hearing the people talk about, oh, we had these at my party and everybody loved them and we were so happy. It's just a big fun fest for us at the store.
Fun fest and love fest.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you
Oh,
guys.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Everyone, Doug and Dolly's ships nationwide, so get your gift card and place an order. And of course, visit their shop on Donelson Pike. You can find them at douganddollies.com.